Hey guys, this is Kay, and you're with me on the Collective Soul Tarot channel. Thank you for joining me. It's wonderful to have you here with me today. Let's do a alphabet reading that's going to have, I'm going to draw a birth year for as well. And as I say all the time, whatever year, whatever tile, it'll be a first initial for your first, middle, or last name or a nickname. Let's say it's F, just for now, we're just pretending. And pick a tile of a birth year. So you might be born in 1984. However, forget the 1984. Just focus on the fact that this tarot card reading is all about F names who resonate with that first initial of their whatever name they go by. And then it's just an added extra, kind of a little bit of a bonus if you are actually born in the year 1984. You can just know that it's even that much more it's that much more pertaining to you. All right, so I have mixed these up. I shook them because it makes so much noise. So I'm going to pick a year now and a tile. W, born 1961 perhaps, or not. It doesn't matter. Remember, like I said, and then they'll go in these boxes so that they're not drawn again for the rest of the month. Okay, W names. Whether you're born in 1961 or not, this is your reading. Okay. And if you like what you see or hear, please consider subscribing and giving me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Archangel Michael, my Holy Spirit, please guide and assist me today. I have a new deck, by the way. It's a Northern Animal Tarot, 3rd edition, I think. I'm not sure. It's from Canada. All right. It's a beautiful deck. And I love the way it shuffles. It's kind of got that plasticky feel to it. But look how it shuffles. Just so nice. Flows. So Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, can you please guide and assist me? And they're slippery too. To correctly interpret the energies in the cards and to help me see clearly. Thank you. Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for W names, whether they're born in 1961 or not? What do we have for W names today? Today is Wednesday, November the 14th, 2023. No, November the 15th. I'm sorry, I correct myself. 2023. So we're going to do the Celtic cross spread and the current situation. I'm going to cut the deck. There. Check to make sure it's upright. Yep. Okay. King of Pentacles on the back. Hopefully I don't shuffle it because I've been doing that. Let's see. We have the Ace of Cups. Somebody's in love. What's ooh, the Emperor's in love, or someone's in love with the Emperor. W name. Whether you're born in 1961 or not, you're in love, or someone's in love with you and they're the Emperor, or you're in love with the Emperor. Yep. The World. Wow, closing out a cycle. Closing out a cycle. Look at these cards, aren't they beautiful? There's a turtle. Closing out a cycle. And this guy here, he's like a ram, right? Water buffalo, maybe? Yeah. Okay. And then the bird up there. Yeah, closing out a cycle so you can start a new chapter in your life. Taking charge. Holy cow, the Emperor. All right. Okay, recent past. The Devil. The recent past is the Devil. You dealing with somebody who's toxic, or a situation that's toxic, or because Emperor is not toxic. Or someone who lives by toxic thoughts and behaviors. What's you thinking about? Temperance. Oh, lovely. Calm and peaceful, balanced. You be coasting. You're thinking about, you just got to take your time. I got to do some coasting here. Make sure I'm nice and balanced. I got my toe in the water of emotions and my other toe on land. I'm nicely balanced standing there with the sun coming up. Everything's just fantastic, fine as frog's hairs, as they say. So let's talk about the Virgin energy. Oh my God, Ace of Swords. This is so beautiful so far. Yes. Ace of Swords is like cutting out the toxicity, okay? Whether it's in you or someone else, you're cutting the toxicity out. You're ending that chapter. You're wiping your slate clean. And, you know, you're just showing up with clarity, truth and honesty, integrity, and transparency moving into the future. Past, future, bridging energy. What are you afraid of? Page of Cups. You're afraid of giving someone a Page of Cups. You're afraid of moving towards somebody with an expression of love and possibly an apology. But look at you talking to that fish. What is it? There's a deer or antelope or something. Yeah, holding that cup with the fish in it, and you two are having a conversation. But yeah, it seems like you're afraid of moving, you know, you're afraid of the expressing yourself, because it's a messenger card, the pages are. Expressing yourself, reaching out and expressing yourself in a way that says, you know, I'm interested in you, right? At the very least. Okay. And what might come of that, right? You're unclear. So then we've got the person in your you know, that's good news, I think, for you. The Fool. So either this is you or the person that you want to, you know, offer this cup to, that you're afraid to offer to. They look like they got their act together and they're starting their own new cycle. KW names, whether you're born in 1961 or not, your person is either, they're happy. They're taking a leap of faith, wherever that is. And if you were to approach them, this card may be saying that they would take a leap of faith and hear you out, right? Let you hang out with them. So what are you hoping for? A Hermit. You're hoping to gain, okay, if this is what you're fearing, excuse me, and this is your bridging energy, you're hoping to gain some kind of wisdom or clarity through some time spent in isolation, you know, even if it's a soul searching time where you're just spending quiet time on your own and introspection, okay, so that you can see your way forward in this situation. That star there, that's the divine lighting your way. And you know, the star could also imply that it's this one, the one that you're trying to move towards, is your guiding star. So you want to be able to know that you can do this, but you hope that you're going to be able to gain some courage at the very minimum to do this without fearing doing it. That the divine is going to come in and help you bulk up, you know, strengthen those courage muscles, okay, with some maybe wisdom or the right thing to say on first contact, just when to do it, when would be the most auspicious time to move towards her, I would say, because this is an Emperor. You could be a feminine sitting in your Emperor energy, yep. So let's look at the outcome. Page of Wands. That's you doing it. That's you doing it. That's you taking your own leap of faith and stepping out and with a passionate message that says, good news, okay? Look at this deck. It's so colorful. It's beautiful. And it's a great reading for me to begin using this deck. Thank you so much, W names. Whether you're born in 1961 or not, I am honored to do your reading with this brand new, beautiful colored deck with all the animals in it. Clarification for the top two. Oh, wow. Yeah, that could be celebration with, you know, getting together, socializing, and using your, wow. So you're going to be using you're going to have to tap into your intuition if you want to have this kind of celebration with her. that, you know, in the reverse, if I had to put it in the reverse, because I usually don't have reverse cards, sometimes I do, but this would be a third party situation. But I don't feel like that is the situation here. I feel like if you have any secrets, that you are tapping into your inner wisdom, your intuition. You're keeping things on the down low. You're keeping things quiet right now. Look at you holding the book. It's closed. That says that pussycat, whether it's a lynx or a bobcat, it says, I'm very wise. I know I get a lot of information, but it doesn't mean I'm going to tell anybody about it. Okay? What's this person's energy? The Four of Wands. Holy moly. Okay, so either you see her as your twin flame, or she sees herself as a twin flame person. Like she's in on a twin flame journey is what I'm trying to say. Four of Wands. Look at that, you two little foxes. You're so foxy with your family, and a little guy right there, and their grandma and grandpa. Maybe not. I think that's you and him, and no, that's you and her with the kids, the kidlets, right? Cute. The bees all buzzing around. So cute. What else? Knight of Wands. Holy moly. This person is so gung-ho, W names. Whether you're born in 1961 or not, okay? W names. This person is like gung-ho. I mean, taking action. Knight of Wands, right? And they're inspired by the divine. So they do have they have a really strong connection to their inner God, right? Their soul, their spirit, their God, their Jesus, whatever. The sun. Inspiring you or her to giddy up and go, like have a passionate new beginning. And like I said before, it could be good news for you that she's in the energy of the Fool, with the Four of Wands as, you know, her belief system and desires, forward moving desires, right? It's good news for you, I would say. Okay, because you're a King of Pentacles. You've matured. You become grounded and stable from whatever it was that you had to put an end to here with that toxic person or energy or situation. You're looking to reconnect, to collaborate, to just build a brand new foundation together as you build on it together. That's lovely. As, jeez Louise, you're king of, oh my God. Let's see, Death, you've transformed and you become a master manifester. Oh my gosh. Holy smolies. Yeah. Wow. I'm in awe. I really am, W names. You're blowing my mind here. King of Pentacles, so you're quite wealthy. You're put together. You know, you look well. You are, you know, you look and feel well, whatever. You wear nice clothing. You make yourself up nice. Okay? But you are well learned of the material world, especially when it comes to finances, investments, okay, and so on and so forth. You, as a King of Pentacles, you're a hard-working individual. You grew in your stability and kingdomship through your own hard work. Your own hard work. You've risen in your business or the company you work for. You're in a higher position or at the top. You know, you're in a great position. You're relaxed, you know, you're calm, you're cool, you're collected with most things, right? Maybe not so much with somebody that you love dearly and you just haven't been in touch with. You may not be so calm and cool. But that one that you're in love with, that you're moving towards after putting an end to this chapter over here, is somebody that you feel like you can harmonize with, in the sense that at the higher vibration, now that you've grown into an emperor, This Emperor is in love. You've grown into an Emperor, following the divinely inspired path of love because you've made some really hard decisions in the past, having paid off some karma through the hardships of life's lessons you've had with the people that have been in your life, that have been toxic to you, and perhaps you were toxic at one time and you've learned to just heal it, put it all away. Rise up, become the Emperor that you were always meant to be. King of Pentacles, King of Cups. You've got the wisdom of the material world of stability, being grounded, and somebody in a higher ranking position of authority. You found your cup. You found your love. You found the love deep within you, if not for yourself yet, but for somebody else that is then inspiring you to feel that love for yourself too. Okay, it can work that way. You want to collaborate with this person because this person may be a hard worker themselves. They may be somebody who has a business mind. Maybe they're into something that you might be interested in, or that you're into something that you think she would be interested in. The three of you can work together, but bottom line is that you just want to reconnect. You want to get back together with her so that you can build on that reunion, that reconnection, make it a solid foundation built on trust, loyalty, love, stability, groundedness, truth and honesty, just all the beautiful, wonderful, compassionate, forgiving, wow, motivated, passionately pursuing life in the right way, W names. Manifesting all of your desires because you have grown. You are Emperor. You're grown. You are now a master manifester as a result. You put an end to a way of being before. Like, you transformed yourself. Not to mention your life, okay? But whenever you transform your mind, your thoughts, your thinking patterns, you transform them from like old, outdated ways of behaving, toxic, right? To life-affirming thoughts and ways of positive optimism and love and compassion for yourself and for others. You transform your life because you become a different person. It's whatever we are from the inside out is what our life will reflect, okay? Does that make sense? I hope it does, because everything is energy, and so energy is always in motion. Energy is with an E, right? And it's always in motion. That's emotion, right? It's our emotions that has this pulsating frequency, whether it's a low vibe or the highest vibe. It has a pulsating frequency. Low vibe always attracts energy that matches that. Higher vibe always attracts energy that matches that. Okay? Makes sense? And everywhere in between, it's the same thing. So if you're in a higher vibe of the Emperor, grounded and full of love, following your heart, especially for somebody, towards somebody, maybe you've found self-love, because this is self-love too. This is about finding love for self. This is learning to become self-loving, caring for yourself too. Okay, so when you get into that kind of vibe, that's that. Emperor is at the highest vibe, really. You're so balanced. You're so put together. You're a leader of empires. You fight for your people. You protect your people. You feed your people. You are a true Emperor. And then you're at this higher frequency, so you're just going to attract whatever matches that frequency that's coming in from the ethers. You can't see it, but that's what manifestation's all about. We are all creators, and when you become a master manifester, it's because you are calling in, you are commanding. You're commanding from the heavens. You're commanding everything that is pure and good for you in your life. including that person that you want to settle with, that's in that high vibe heart frequency of love, and a go-getter herself, right? Wow, this is so beautiful. So we have the lovers over here. Yeah, how befitting is that? Look at you two little otters. And you see the sun is reflected in the water between the two of you. Happy, happy, happy. You're each holding a clam. Aww, it's so nice. Yeah, I love it. Lovers. Makes me feel so childish. 4 of Cups. Yeah. And the Queen of Wands with the 6 of Swords. Yeah, okay. So, in the past, these two energies speak about the whole situation. In a nutshell, let's say. But you fell in love with somebody in the past. You didn't realize it, maybe, at the time, that you really did develop some really strong, deep feelings for somebody. But you did. However, you were with somebody else, so you had a choice between two. So this is not you, and it would be once you've chose, right? So you chose to be with one lover as opposed to the other lover. The other lover was the one that offered you love in the past, okay? A divine offering, sincere love, a cup of love. And you were so protective of your heart that it didn't feel right to you at the time that one would be good for you. So you went with what you already knew, okay? You rejected it. It was, where are you? The Queen of Wands. This is the one you made the other woman, okay? That's this one right here. You made her the other woman. You chose to be with somebody else, a karmic soulmate, and the pure love, the one that's a true soulmate, was rejected. And as a result, you have been hanging out in some very, very, well, it wasn't so vicious at the time, but after making the rejection, you just did whatever you needed to do in order for you to keep moving forward with the decision that you made, okay? With the decision that you made. Because like I said once before, and I know it's once because that's all I've said it during these times of my readings, is that nobody likes to think that the decisions or the choices they make in life were wrong. We're wrong for us. We don't. Because that would have to be admitting to the error of our ways, that maybe we weren't quite as discerning as we should have been, which means we weren't quite as grown and developed. Everybody else says, oh, you shouldn't have done that, shouldn't have done that. And you're saying, yeah, I should have done that because of this reason and for that reason. We defend our reasons for why we make choices, because we don't want to even think ourselves that we're not good at making choices in our life, that we don't know a shyster when we see a shyster kind of thing that we choose to be with. And the wife or the long-term partner you were with before, being toxic, I would say she was a shyster. So having done that, you moved from the rough waters of being, maybe you were found out that you were in a love affair with the Queen of Wands, and emotions were high at that time because you cheated on me, right? You cheated on me. I can't believe you did that. Why should I stay with you when you're clearly looking to others? That kind of conversation. You move from those rough waters to calmer waters by appeasing the one you were with, okay? Making sure that you turned your back on any other option. Yep. So what happened in the distant past that you had to put an end to one chapter of your life to begin a new chapter with the World card? Queen of Cups. Whew. 2 of Cups. And 9 of Cups. With the Knight of Cups and the Star. Okay. Wow. I mean, this is not going to be hard to figure out, that's for sure. What happened in the past is that you fell in love, like I said. You had woken up to that whatever you had to put an end to in your own chapter, in your own book, that one there, your own book, you closed the book on that chapter of what was going on in your life, how you were behaving, how you were living with somebody who was toxic, because you remembered this one, who was also the Queen of Wands, right? Queen of Wands in the distant past. But she's also now you're also now seeing her as somebody who is compassionate, kind, caring, that she's developed herself. She's grown herself. She wasn't just sexy and alluring back there and a go-getter and just fun to be with and a lot of, good, just being, what do you call it? Sense of humor, good sense of humor, being fun, just being fun and outgoing. You now had begun to see her as somebody who has got some deep love for you in particular. And you see her now, the Two of Cups, as your true love. She's not a karmic, she's true love. She ticks all of your boxes, I always say with these. Nine of Cups, a wish fulfillment, right? The 4-leaf clover, is that the rose bush behind, or rose tree or something, tulip tree? But she ticks all your boxes here. All of your boxes. And you got that one cup that's not there, the 10 of Cups, you're wanting to give it to her to start off, with a expression going towards her, moving towards her with an expression of love, truth and honesty, right? Because of the sword here, you want to give her that, but you're afraid. So it would be probably because of what happened in the past that you're now, you're afraid because of that, what happened in the past, how you dealt with her in the past, which might have been not that nice, or maybe you ghosted her or blocked her and you just haven't been in touch with her at all. You just made her feel like you didn't care. You didn't care, really didn't care about her at all. So, the Devil. Recent past. W names. 7 of Wands. Standing up for yourself against toxicity. Someone toxic. Oh, 9 of Swords, but thrown heavily into stress over this. Because again, you don't want to believe that you made the wrong choice in your life. The Star. That's you mending and healing. And then we have the Empress here. Wow. Okay. That Empress is the let me have a look here. Star, the Empress has been your guiding light. It really has. But she's also your wife. She was your wife, okay? That threw you into having to stand up for yourself, putting up healthy boundaries to protect yourself, your decisions, your choices, and your ways, your desires, like what you want. But it was very trying for you throughout. I mean, it's not like you could just go up to your wife and say, look, I don't want to be married to you anymore because you did this, you did that, or I did this, or I'm this way. I don't want it anymore. And she says, okay. Sometimes it could be like that, but most times it wouldn't be. So she'll be saying, well, why? Like what? What is it? Why can't we try? Why don't we go to see a counselor? So you try that, to appease her, right? It doesn't work. And so you're still saying, look, it just isn't working. No, we need to try some more. Or if you're going to leave me, I'm going to, throw you under the bus at every chance I get. I'm going to take you for everything you've got, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to be an absolute bitch towards you. I'm going to just turn into your worst nightmare kind of thing. But the whole time that you were messing with this, you were showing and remembering that Queen of Cups here, somebody that you feel is your true love, is your whole world, right here, your whole world. And she's the Empress that you see is you're the Emperor for. She has been helping you heal, even though it's been very difficult for you. It's been just because of her. She's been a guiding light to you in your sky, and as a result, you found your way. You found your way to let go of toxicity in whatever form that was, in yourself, in another, in both, whatever. But you find that all you can think about is wanting to be at peace, in a temperate place, just healing, living life slowly and just calmly. Harmony and being in love with life, with your Empress. Okay, so we've got the Tower. You're thinking about the Tower, right? This is what you're thinking about now. The Ten of Wands that the Tower brought, and the Ace of Pentacles. Isn't that a beautiful Ace of Pentacles? With the Hierophant. Yay! Oh, you got the Eight of Wands here too. This is interesting. It looks like he's was standing there, and these Eight of Wands just came in and started practically going right through him, but they didn't. He missed them. He avoided whatever those wands were. But yeah, let's do this. So you've been thinking about how you just want to be at peace. You just want to be at peace. You want a life that's going to be, calm and balanced and at peace. The Tower came in, you're thinking, and how it just blew everything up. Just blew everything up, and it turned you into somebody who carried a lot of wands on your back, okay? A lot of burdens and responsibility and accountability. All you wanted was a life of peace and love, right? Peace and love. That's how you're reflecting back on this. Not so though. Whoever you chose to be with, thinking you could have that with them, because you seem to be on the same page about life in general, living life well, earning together so that you could, build a nice, solid, strong retirement so that you could live anywhere in the world you wanted to be, go vacation, holiday, whatever, even shoot off to the moon if you had that kind of money. And how to raise, to have its family and the love and the responsibility of family. You were all on the same page. You both were on the same page about that at one time. But you're thinking, I need a whole lot of this and a whole lot of connection, like faith, that I will be able to make my move towards the one that I see as my true love, right here. Now the Divine says, we've heard your heart. Of course, we heard your heart. We've been listening to your heart all along, but now we see that you're on a path where you want to actually follow your heart. Now let's put it this way. And I say this all the time. There was a season for this for you. You had to go through it. Because if you were toxic in your own way, in the devilish kind of toxicity way that you're living off childhood wounds that you never healed and still operated from in your adult life, then you needed time with somebody who was going to mess things up nice and good for you. To bring you hellfire, not temperance, not peace and calm, but hellfire into your life. Because it's going to show you how bad it is when you think like the way you used to think and operate still that way, because you're seeing her doing that. And you're saying, that's not good. That's not good. How are we ever going to be able to move into retirement, living and growing old together in that peaceful love and harmony, if I can't stand the things that she's doing? She's done it before and she's doing it again. She'll likely do it again, that kind of thinking. Okay? So you've been getting in touch with your higher self. You're dealing with your marriage, okay? Dealing with your marriage so that you can uproot and move to a different location via the support of the Divine, because you're listening to your heart now. You're saying no to toxicity, to devilish ways, and saying yes to true love, right? Saying yes to true love, peace, and harmony. And that divine, seeing that that's what your heart is ringing in its ear about. You're saying, divine, help me, please. You've been praying. And if you hadn't before, you started, and you may even be going as far as researching spirituality, reading books that you can get offline or go into your local bookstore. Yeah, so let's talk about this one here, the Chariot. Oh yeah, you want to giddy up and go. You're prepared in the Chariot. You're prepared to go ahead with your legacy intact. Your 10 of Coins. This is a commitment. Look, it's like family again. It's a commitment. A long-term commitment. Let's see here. Yeah, look at this. Long-term commitment. You have a grandma, somebody wise here. There's you and your lover, your partner, and the grandma's grandchildren, right? But your children. That's loyalty. That's long-term commitment and legacy, meaning you will be able to hand down whatever it is that you've amassed, whether it's wisdom and transformation of a great personality and financial wealth, to your kids, and then to enough so that you can hand it down to your kids' kids. That's the kind of legacy wealth that you'll have. Ace of Swords again. What else? One last card. Hey, there's that guy. Yeah, and you want to take fast action forward. You're prepared to. You're prepared to go forward with a long-term commitment to offer with your love, right? And you just want to talk. You want Ace of Swords. You want to make that connection. You want to be having that connection and that reunion and that back and forth with her. You so want that. And that's beautiful. So let's look at her energy. I mean, she's already got great energy. The Fool, Four of Wands, Knight of Wands. Are you her? Twin flame, perhaps. W names, whether you're born 1961 or not. Are you her twin flame? Oop. Seven of Coins, or Pentacles. The Two of Wands. And the Sun. Woohoo! Ooh. Look what was revealed to her. So it was revealed to her that you had been sneaky and underhanded back then in those days, and it turned her into a wounded warrior. It also shows that she realized that you were in it for the fun of it, the game, player game. Get what you can, sexually, whatever. Get what you can, and move on. So she's been looking at the past, and this is what she remembers. She decided that she needed to put an end to her ever thinking that the two of you would be together, putting that whole debacle for her behind her, making a different choice, getting a sense of direction so that she can move to her own happiness, to become very, very happy and enlightened, birthing new things in her life as a result of this passionate new pursuit, wanting to connect with somebody, and taking a leap of faith if that connection were to show up. And I said, it's lucky for you because it's possible that her being in this energy, she would be receptive to you. And you see how this is the Six of Cups. She's the one from the past. She's the one that you've never been able to get out of your mind. And she reminisces about you in her mind and nostalgic about you. She wants more than what she had with you. She wants more. Seven of Coins is not enough. She's been building a great harvest, right, from the seeds that she's been sowing, but it's not enough, and she wants more. So that's what she's doing. She's looking to, you know, her true north kind of thing. Where should I, or where do I need to go so that I can have this kind of harvest in my life as often as possible? Does that make sense? So the Page of Wands, we're going to talk about the Page of Wands now. Okay. We have the Nine of Pentacles. That means you're single. You're single and ready to mingle. Single and ready to mingle. The Hierophant again. But you're going to be doing it in such a way that you have God in your pocket. The Four of Coins. Yeah, there you go, attached to your girl who you may feel like an option, but you've made a decision. That's the optional thing. And there's talk about how you've been healing your old ways over here. Healing the way you dealt with her. You know, not to make sure that you don't approach her again in that type of energy. This is you, single now, independent, doing well on your own, really, but wanting that higher vibration of life experiences. You see her as a very strong a very strong soul connection between the two of you. Okay, you feel and see that now in your own mind, because guess what? You can't get her off your mind. See, that's her on your head, on your mind. You can't get her off, no matter how hard you try. You're holding on tightly to her. Okay, she is somebody of many options for you. All right, you realize that. You have other people that want to be with you, other women, but you made a choice. The decision is that there's only one, and that's that one with the heart in it right there. And that you have been working hard to build up your finances ever since your separation or divorce from the one in the past here. But it's also saying that you're going to make a huge effort to make sure you heal and keep healing. I love this. Look at this crow or raven. You need a little purple blanket, little tiny purple blanket or a house coat, right? It looks so cute laying there. Yeah. So you're going to keep healing so that, you know, you always show up correct. You're an emperor after all. Not only an emperor, you are in love. And you're the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. You're doing quite well already, okay? So just keep it up. Take respite time as you need it so that you don't overdo yourself. And that, you know, because tired people or hungry people are owly, aren't they? We get anxious and it's like, you know, I'll snap somebody's head off if I don't get some food or some sleep soon. Okay? So continue to take care of yourself. That's very important. That's that self-love right here. Continue to do that. So W names, whether you're born in 1961, I hope that was helpful. But let's get a little bit, before we end, a little bit of the, what do you call it? Angel insight and advice. Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, what can you tell us about this reading for W names, please? Within the next few months, there's a timing card. Wow. Be assertive. Take care of business here. Use your take charge and control, being assertive energy as the Emperor to show up calm, cool, and collected, well-rounded with that big cup of love. And you shall not have to worry about this. And take action. I mean, you're ready. You're ready to. Just keep taking time when you need to. Meditation, prayer, just laying down, sitting down, you know, not necessarily listening to the radio, TV, or your watch, you know, on your phone or anything like that. Just take some quiet time to just sit there and be mellow. Just like sit there, and somebody will come in and say, "What are you doing?" "I'm just taking some time for myself." "Oh, okay." You know, that kind of take time for yourself, no matter who or what is around, but best when you can get into a space where you can do it privately and without any interruptions. So again, I hope that that was helpful for you. It was such a lovely reading for you. Really, it was. Until next month, we'll talk to you again, W names. Bye now.